Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about a game I just finished, and that is Control. Control is a third-person action game where you have these like kinetic powers or telekinesis type things, and you can float around and pick up things with your mind and throw them, shoot people with different guns, like sort of zip around and evade, and build a shield out of like stuff off the ground, like maybe like break rock off the ground and lift it up and use it as a shield. Stuff like that. If you've played Quantum Break or Alan Wake, this is from the same people, and it's very similar to me. It's been years, so I mean my memory's not the best, but it's very similar to me to Quantum Break. So if you enjoyed Quantum Break, I think you'll like Control. It was about 10 hours, and then there are some side missions and extra optional stuff you can do, and hidden areas and secrets and stuff. So I did get some of them. I didn't go back and do all the side missions, but it's a pretty cool game. It's just I do have some negatives, but anyway, I picked this up from GameFly used for I think it was $9 with free shipping, and this is on Game Pass, I believe, currently with I think the DLC. So if you want to play it there and you have Game Pass, you don't have to spend anything. You can just play it there on Xbox, and I would recommend it. It's a very fun game, especially if you like Alan Wake and definitely Quantum Break. So the story is about this girl. Why is her first name escaping me? But her last name is Faden, and she's in search of her brother, and it leads her to this. It's almost like the FBI, but for paranormal type stuff, I guess. And she goes there, and she's the director of this Federal Bureau of Control, I think it's called, hence the name. And she's now going on missions in the Bureau to try and take down these like monsters that have they've like attached themselves to people sort of and turned them and made them evil, and they have powers too, so they sort of become, it's not like zombies. I don't know how I would, they contaminate them sort of, and they glow red and they can like move things with their minds and they become evil, and you're now trying to take them out and take the Bureau back. That's sort of the gist of the story. I don't want to get into too much of it because I'll ruin some things, but you are in search of your brother, and that's the overarching genesis of you being there. Everyone's a little weird. There are some strange characters, sort of like Alan Wake, that are a little odd or do things, and you're like, is this person real? Why are they talking like this? There's a lot of notes and collectibles you can pick up and read. More backstory, which fleshes out the story and fleshes out what is exactly going on. Lots of jargon that is contained in this game, that is from this game, sort of like the way Blade Runner did it in the book back in the, was it 70s or 80s? I guess 70s when the book came out. So you have to sort of get up to date on their jargon because it's not real stuff. It's just stuff in the game, in their universe. The game has a decent ending, but it wasn't amazing. They put out 2 DLCs, which I haven't played. I don't own those. Those are in the Ultimate Edition, I believe. And there is some nods to Alan Wake in those, I've heard, but I haven't, again, played those. Maybe in the future I will. I definitely enjoyed myself. You tend to kind of die more often than you'd like to because there are some bosses that really just hand your ass to you, and you have to kind of learn the rhythm of when to dodge and when to hit and stuff. Almost like Dark Souls, but not really. Definitely akin to Quantum Break. The only glitch I really encountered in this game, or issue, and it happened twice, and I don't know if this is because I didn't exit the game completely but had kind of went back in after hibernating. The subtitles were coming up without voices, so you weren't hearing people speak, but the voices were coming up, the subtitles were coming up, excuse me. So at points I was missing parts of the story going, what is going on? Because their mouths were moving and it was subtitled, but I wasn't hearing any audio. As I said, there is some difficulty to the game. It's not like extremely difficult, but there is some. It's a single player game. It's about 10 hours. There is some extra stuff you can do to probably stretch that to maybe 13 hours, I'm guessing. And I enjoyed it. I thought that the characters were interesting. It definitely has this kind of story and gameplay that if you played it again or did more side missions and read more of the notes and the collectibles, you'll definitely grasp more about the world. After a while, I kind of had enough of the reading, so I just played the game and enjoyed it. It's trippy. There's like things moving and weird things coming out of the ground that you can climb up, and very abstract type stuff. Has a almost tiny touch of a Twin Peaks feeling, a little bit, but so did Alan Wake. Alan Wake was more so though. But I would definitely recommend Control if you like any other of the Remedy games that I mentioned. I think it was very good, and for $9, I think I got my $9 worth. So let me know, guys, if you've played Control, what you thought, and if you played the DLC, chime in and let me know what you thought of that as well. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.